hey there. Any of you get tired of dealing with bullshit when you go to, say, like a motel or anywhere really, uh, and get fucked with people asking you questions? Say, like, instance, these guys that are so fucking desperate, they'll approach just about anybody if they don't see a male with you. And so, why do I have to be subjected to this shit? Why do you have to be subjected to it? Well, I want some answers to this. So, I was at the store just recently and I recognized a girl from over where I had been staying the days in. And she said, hi. And I said, hey, you still over there? And she said, yeah, I'm still over there. So we started talking and she said, where are you at the super? No, I've never been at the Super 8. Oh, he said you went to the Super 8. Well, he would be the guy that calls himself Sam and that's not his name. Yet, I showed her a series of text messages from the days in. The guy at the lobby, apparently he's like 29 years old, okay? And he's the relative of. So I thought when he told me that he was the owner, I thought that he was the owner. And so why should he be sexually harassing me? And then he obviously has admitted, because I got it in text message answer from him, about why he shut me in room 116. And I just recently find out from this girl staying there that they're looking at it as a false allegation. There is nothing false about it. In fact, the girl that was staying beside me at the motel, she and I went to the town office because she revealed that she had gone through similar. Once I revealed to her that something was not very good at that motel. When I told her some shady shit was going on and we started talking about it, we went to the town office and we reported it to the girl named Laurie and the other lady who took the pictures of my cell phone messages from the guy that claims his name is Sam. So right there, he made a statement that his name was Sam, and I guess it's not Sam. I don't know what it is. He's admitted to touching me. It's in writing. And now this girl tells me that someone had called to find out if it had been reported. And apparently, the chief of police, allegedly, tells the caller that it's not been reported. Well, that leads me to believe and question Laurie at General Assistance in Augusta, Maine. Did you, like you told me you did, or the other lady told me she did General Assistance reach out to the appropriate people? And if they did, if General Assistance in the town of Augusta reached out to the appropriate people, who did you reach out to? Who did you make the report to? Who did you share the text messages to? And why is it that is being looked at as a false allegation instead of somebody doing the right thing and protecting those of us who have been obviously victimized at the days in Augusta, Maine? That's what I want to know. So knowing that on Tuesday morning, I went in with the other lady into the town office at 8:30 in the morning. So I would like surveillance of that. And again, I'd like to know who you contacted, because you said it went to the right hands. Well, apparently it didn't go to anybody's hands, because the chief of police is saying he never got the report. He never got a call. So therefore, that's making me and the other lady look like we did something wrong, because we made a report in regards to the harassment, the text messages, the phone calls, the coming into the room, the locking me into a different room, the touching me. I've gone public with it. and I went to mandated reporters of the town. Why are they housing people, homeless people, in this motel still? They just granted 30 homeless people, apparently, is what I'm told, to stay in the Days Inn in Augusta. That would probably lead me to believe, which I'm not saying probably, I'm telling you, it leads me to believe that there's probably more people out there that are going to be victimized. I have text messages telling him that I don't call the police, because I don't. Because the police have never protected me. Therefore, what I did do was put it into God's hands, and I reported it to the people that are supposed to be in charge of housing, providing such housing where I'd be safe. And that didn't happen, did it, Augusta? I'm just letting everybody know that if you don't see what's happening here, I'm not the problem. Perhaps the ones that aren't seeing it are the problem. I put all the proof and facts out here to all of you. I have many proof and facts. Much proof, many facts. Let me get that straight. If everything I've said is the truth. I've come forward about everything. So why don't you tell me why? Is it because I'm too factual and too truthful that you don't believe in me? There's something wrong with that. The right ones believe in me, and I'm thankful for that. Those of you, otherwise, I've got all the proof and the fact. I wouldn't suggest anybody go to the Days Inn in Augusta, Maine. And I am asking publicly now for the town of Augusta to tell me why my life and safety is at jeopardy, and other people perhaps too. Didn't you ask me on the phone what makes me think it was just me? And didn't you talk to me for a great length of time about the situation and wish me well? And thank you for sharing my story. It's not a story. It's a fucking complaint that apparently the state officials, town officials, and the government officials are trying to sweep under the water, under the bridge. It's not going to happen like that. So here I am publicly sharing it with you again. And I'll keep you updated as to what I find out. And if they do decide to help, how they help. Because remember, I filed January 19th in Portland, Maine, protection from harassment against the Attorney General of the state of Maine, and on behalf of the police departments and all of them involved, for burning the home that I lived in, as well as all the other harassment. And now they're not going to take the complaint, and they're going to allow me to be sexually harassed and exploited at the Days Inn in Augusta, Maine, and say that they didn't receive a report. Who's lying? General assistance workers or the police?